Hello, my name is Rachel. I'm here today to have a little bit of a discussion about John Green because I'm very confused about how I feel about John Green. So I kind of want to try and find some clarity in the whole thing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about today. So I'm going to premise this video by saying I have only read 2 of John Green's books. The 2 that I've read are confusing me and make me really not sure whether I like him or not, and whether I want to continue with his books or not. Yeah, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I have a little review journal that I stick pictures of the book covers of books in and do little ratings and quotes that I like from them and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got ratings of the 2 John Green books that I've read in here actually, because I've read them both this year. The first book that I've read by John Green is The Fault in Our Stars. I read this specifically from June the 16th, 2016 to July 3rd, 2016. And I enjoyed this. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the quotes out of it the best. And I loved Augustus. There were some amazing quotes in here that I just really got to me. And there's one thing, I wrote down the entire paragraph because I thought it was so beautiful. So I think it's during, I don't want to say what it's during, but it's during a powerful moment within the story, and Hazel gets up to talk, if that's hint enough, and she says, "Some infinities are bigger than others' infinities. A writer we used to like taught us that. There are days, many of them, when I resent the size of my unbounded set. I want more numbers than I'm likely to get, and God, I want more numbers for Augustus Waters than he got. But Gus, my love, I cannot tell you how thankful I am for our little infinity. I wouldn't trade it for the world. You gave me a forever within the numbered days, and I am grateful." Literally feel like I want to cry even now. I know I'm a pathetic crier, but still, I just think that's one of the most beautiful things you could ever write about someone. And yeah, I gave The Fault in Our Stars was the first book that I gave a double page to because I wanted to get all the quotes down. So yeah, really enjoyed this book. Really enjoyed it. So I actually had Paper Towns before I ever had The Fault in Our Stars. I got it for a birthday when I was in secondary school. I just never read it. It's one of those that you just leave on the side and never read. And then I finally read it in September. It only took me 2 days. So it was quite a fast read. It was quite fast paced, and it did kind of keep you wanting to read. It kept some intrigue going, which I liked. But in the end, I only gave it 2 out of 5 stars. I just thought it did have some quotes that I really liked. And I liked the story. I remember my mum asking me while I was reading it, "Oh, are you enjoying it? What are you thinking? Is it as good as The Fault in Our Stars?" Because she's read that one. And I said, "I don't know. I'm quite enjoying it now, but I feel like it's all tilted on the end, and it can fall either way. I'll either really dislike it or really like it." And in the end, I didn't. I think it's because he tried to go down that cliched idea of the girl who's so difficult to understand, and she's reading the bell jar and all that sort of stuff. And I just think that characters are so complex and women are so complex, and you don't need to follow the same route that a lot of other writers follow. It's like this character trope of this, oh, she's so angsty and out there, and it's so hard to get her, but it makes her so appealing. I don't know. I'm just not fond of that. And I've read a lot of feminist fiction and writings about women who are unsure of themselves, things like the bell jar. And I think trying to compare the Margot Roth Spiegelman in this to someone who's going through those things is kind of not the same. And I just found the whole ending so unlikely for her to just disappear into nowhere and then to find out for oh, spoilers by the way, to find out that for the whole book, she's just been chilling in a barn on her own. Like, I just found it a little bit ridiculous and a little bit immature. So yeah, I really wasn't keen on this. I liked reading it, was quite funny. There were more quotes that I liked in this. Life has become the future. Every moment of your life is lived for the future. So that was quite a good way of summing up my life at the moment. Like, whenever you try and do anything, it's always, you need to be getting a GCSE grade to further yourself. You need to get an A-level grade to further yourself. You need to get a degree to further yourself. Oh, you've done all your academia. Okay, well, you need to get some work experience to further yourself. Like, it's just this endless cycle, and you never live in life for yourself. You live in life for all these things that people are telling you to do. So I get that. I thought that was like there were some good quotes about that. Forever is composed of nows. That's another one that links to the other theme that I liked. We were in the business of mutual amusement, and we were reasonably prosperous. And finally, what I loved was when they had the night together and they would be playing pranks on the people, and she would leave fish and put your friendship sleeps with the fishes. That was hilarious. So it was quite funny, and I do love his writing style. I love like the metaphors he uses and just those sum up phrases like the one I just said, we were in the business of mutual amusement and we were reasonably prosperous. That's such a beautiful saying. Who comes up with something like that? Like, that's amazing. So, like, I'm so in two minds about this guy. So I got Looking for Alaska this month, and I am going to read it and try and make my mind up about this guy and his writing style and whether I even like it. I don't know. Well, I do like his writing style. That's the one thing I do like. That's one thing that's carrying me through, is that I am really enjoying his writing style. So that's what's keeping me reading at the moment. And hopefully I'm going to love this one. And then I think the only one I've got to read is Abundance of Catherine's. And the Christmas one. There's like a collection of short stories for Christmas. And I want to get that for this Christmas because I like reading Christmassy books at Christmas. So I'm gonna get that this year. That was my rant about John Green that basically came to nothing because I've still not made up my mind whether I like him or not. So yeah, this was pointless. If you like John Green or don't like John Green, please comment below and let me know your opinion, because I would like to have some clarity, try and compare it to what other people think, see how they figure him out. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye!